Top of the morning to you laddies! My name is Jacksepticeye and welcome to a series of videos on Dark Souls. Now, I've put up a playthrough on Dark Souls before, but this time I'm going to go over a set of builds that I think are really good for the game. I'm going to start off with a magic build because I recently found out a sort of setup for a magic build that I really enjoy, and it's really good. So I'm going to try and share with you a sort of play-by-play of how to get that magic build and sort of the way to level up your character and the sort of gear that you should be getting to get to that level. So let's just go ahead and start a new game. We're going to call this guy Jack Attack because that sounds awesome. He's going to be male because I'm male. I like being male. Now, we're going to go with a sorcerer. We're not going to go with a pyromancer. Pyromancer is the other type of magic guy, so we're going to go with sorcerer. And your gift should be the master key. Your gift should always be the master key anyway because it's the best one. Face, doesn't matter. Hair, I'm actually going to give him hair because I didn't give him hair before and it turned out that he looked stupid as he was bald later on. I'm going to give him mad curly hair because I like it, and it's going to be silver. Except, start the game with this character. Now, I'm going to be skipping all the sort of cutscenes and everything and just get straight to the gameplay because this is more of a tutorial type video. It's not going to be about sort of the game. It's not going to be a full walkthrough of it because I have a walkthrough already, so you can go watch that if you guys want to see more of the game. This is just going to be what you need to do to get a good magic build. Now, I'm just killing these guys. A lot of guys just run past them and don't even bother because they only give you 20 souls, but in a game like Dark Souls, you want to get all the souls you can because every little helps. I have never noticed this guy here before, ever. In all the times that I've played this game, I have never noticed him before. Now, I'm not saying that this is the perfect magic build or that it's good for every single situation, but this to me is the best that I could get out of a magic build. Normally when I play Dark Souls, I just go for the tanks, the big guys in big armor, lots of strength, endurance, and vitality. And I was kind of always intimidated by magic because it is kind of scary. I didn't really know what stuff to level up for magic. I didn't know what came in handy for magic. I didn't know what weapons, what sort of armor to use or anything. So I figured out some stuff lately with the help of a certain guide, but the guide, I didn't follow it piece by piece. It was a bit off in places. It told me to go do things when I didn't feel comfortable doing them. Maybe better players can go do it straight away, but I'm going to kind of tweak that guide and use it for my own preferences. Oh, I don't have a shield yet. What am I doing? There's my shield. Equip that, and we're good to dodge this guy's arrows. Yeah! Chase him down! I'm not going to attack him, though, because the weapon I have is crap, and it's going to take me forever to actually kill him, so let's take out my dagger. Come back here, you scoundrel. I see ya. You suck, dude. You really should get some armor on you. The thing about this build as well is that most of it is actually pretty easy to get. A lot of the stuff that's in it is kind of easy to get and kind of easy to understand. And when you level up this character, it's going to destroy everything. I swear to God, it's going to destroy everyone. You can go to hell because I just need your Estus Flask and your key. And I do not want to talk to you. I'm sick of talking to him. This is like my 6th time to play through Dark Souls. I'd like to think I've gotten pretty good at it, at least the PvE side of it, just player versus environment. I don't do a lot of PvP in Dark Souls. I've never really liked the whole other player interaction thing. I mean, like, I like the multiplayer mechanic, how other people can invade your world and everything, but it just gets so annoying. God damn it. You suck, dude. Have a knife in your back. The first time I ever played Dark Souls was on PC when it released. Was it last year? It was last year, wasn't it? When it released last year, and I fell in love with this game. It went straight to the top of my top 5 list. I'm still unsure of whether this should be on top or Shadow of the Colossus. Shadow of the Colossus kind of has a sweet place in my heart. But this game is just, oh, I cannot stop playing this game. I play it like, I play through it completely at least once every 3 months, 3 to 4 months. It's just so good. That happened last time, too. I tried to attack him, and my guy fell short. Which he kind of shouldn't. Because the thing should be right below you. Oh! He's coming in for a heart attack. Get a few of these into him. The first time I ever played Dark Souls as well, I got killed by this boss. I felt so stupid. He's pretty easy with magic, though. A sorcerer or a pyromancer are going to have no problems with this dude. Well, you shouldn't have any problems with him anyway, because he's not that hard a boss. He's just to kind of set up everything else. But you're better off to use magic at the start of this, because the dagger that you have is crap. And it's not going to help you a whole lot fighting him. But let's use the Scott Pilgrim key and head off to Firelink Shrine. I'm sorry if some of you guys, some of my subscribers are watching this and they're more used to me whacking out and shouting and going crazy and trying to be funny all the time and everything for my commentary for stuff like Surgeon Simulator and horror games and everything, but I freaking love Dark Souls, and when I went to look for a build for magic, there was no play-by-play video on it. There was like videos cutting huge sections out of the game. They were cutting giant sections out of the game to get to just, you were supposed to kind of know every single thing about the game, and then that was to help you, but there was none helping you like bit by bit. So I'm gonna put one into strength and then the rest into intelligence. Intelligence is going to help you out. For a magic build, intelligence is where you want to be at. Intelligence is what you need. And what I'm going to do is take this guy's humanity. You don't need it. So I always want to kick him into that. I'm actually going to level up here again. Or not level up, reverse my hollowing. I should use my soul. Doesn't really matter. You can head off now after this. My weapon of choice for this, well, obviously the catalyst that I have in my hand already. This dude for my spells. He's gonna mainly be my weapon throughout almost all the game. It's a pretty good catalyst. There's only one catalyst that kind of beats it later on in the game, like way later in the game. So I'm gonna be using this most of the time. There are some better ones. Sort of. They do certain things better, but overall, the one that I have is pretty good. I mean, it's not going to help your spells much more, the ones you get later on. Where the hell am I now? Oh my god. Did I just... Oh no, I'm okay. Good god, that's the first time I ever fell in there. You guys are seeing a lot of first times for everything. The other weapon that I'm going to use is going to be a longsword. Just a basic longsword. And I'm going to be using that for the entirety of the game. I'm not even going to change it. I could, but I'm going to be using magic. Jeez, I can't even level up again. I'm going to be using magic like 85% of the time, and it's not worth sacrificing swing speed and everything and weight for just a heavier hitting sword, because I'm not going to be using it all that much. Okay. Ah, no backstab. I can kick you off this. I can kick you off this. He nicked me on the way down. Die. God, this dagger sucks. I'm gonna want to try and get a longsword off one of these guys. This guy's gonna drop a helm. Ah, armor. They usually drop helmets. Oh! That one hurt. That one hurt real good. Good job on that one. GG, bro. I'll magic you up, because I don't want to mess around with you. Oh, you're not going to fall the whole way down. You're just going to fall down there. That's not good to me. Oh, and that guy fell. He disappeared. The other guy that I just killed fell and vanished, and I didn't get the item that was on him. No biggie. We can plow on. This is a soul, if I am not mistaken. Yep. Thanks. Thanks for your souls. Okay, this guy's not going to leave me alone. Hello, Mr. Rat. I'm using all my R2 attacks right now, by the way. In case anyone's wondering how I'm doing more damage with the dagger. Because the attacks look basically the same with the dagger. I suppose that's one of the benefits of it. It's small, it's fast, you don't really I don't know, you don't sacrifice a lot of time wasted. Oh. So one thing about magic that sucks is that it can miss. And again, all your attacks can miss, I suppose. Why not magic too? Like I said, if you're watching this video and you're kind of hoping to see a whole Dark Souls playthrough, I'm sorry if I'm rushing everything. That's kind of not the purpose of this video. Whoa! Screw you, dudes! I was playing this recently, when I did this magic build. I think it was like 2 or 3 weeks ago that I actually did this for the first time. I came here and a guy actually invaded my world, like right here in the start area. Like, that's the first time that's happened to me as well. But I ended up killing him. He sucked so much, he should have destroyed me. All I had was my dagger. And I had my magic, and I killed him in here. And he was awful at it. Hello, Mr. Dragon. Goodbye, Mr. Dragon. Man, this game looks so good on PC. If any of you haven't played it on PC, actually, if you've just used the, like, the PlayStation or the Xbox version. Whoa, he could jump very far. You really should play this version. If you have a PC that can play the game, by all means, just go for it. Because this looks amazing on PC. I mean, compared to other, like, bigger games, I guess, it doesn't look all that great. But compared to what it was before the guy modded it from NeoGAF, like, it looked horrendous. I'm so looking forward to... Oh, hello. Dragon remnants? I have no idea what that means. That's the first time I've ever seen that. Dragon remnants. Interesting. Usually it's just a soul summon sign. I'm not sure if that was a player or an NPC. God, I thought I was going to sneeze there for a second. I've been sneezing a lot lately. I don't know why. I think I'm allergic to my dog. Screw all you guys. If you guys like this series as well, I will definitely keep doing it, because the more Dark Souls I get to play and show off, the better. The more people that see Dark Souls, the better. But, of course, if you guys don't want to see this, if you're used to the kind of the more lively commentaries of just Let's Plays... I didn't mean to talk to you. I don't want to talk to you. You have nothing good to say. Then I can go back to them. Like, if you don't want to see this stuff, then I won't bother doing it anymore. But I thought it would be cool for the people who wanted to see it. What am I buying off you? I'm buying a heater shield. Thank you kindly.
Thank you kindly.
There you go. Attaboy. Heater shield is also going to be the shield that I use for the rest of the game. You're going to get all your weapons basically at the start of the game, except the catalyst. I'm not going to change my armor for a long time either. That's why a magic build is pretty good, because you can focus all your efforts into your soul level rather than your equipment and your gear. Of course, there are better things you can get. You can get a lot of better, like, armor. You can bring up your endurance so you can carry better armor and use better armor, but you're going to be wasting those souls, and they're not going to provide that much more protection. If you're anyway decent at playing Dark Souls already, you shouldn't need it anyway. I mean, I'm not putting anything into my vitality or intelligence or my endurance yet, because I don't need it. I can usually hold my own for a while. I guess I should rest up at the bonfire. I don't really want to. Not yet, anyway. I suppose I can bring up my soul level. Got a lot of souls! I got 4. Awesome. And this series is also not going to be a every single day type of thing. It's going to be once in a while I might do it. I mean, if people really like it, I could do it every day, but I'm going to stick mainly towards the horror games and the funnier commentaries and keep... This is just to try and break up the channel a bit. It's always good to keep different types of games in your arsenal and keep things changing a lot. So if I stick to the same old games constantly, people are going to get pretty bored of them. They're going to think, horror games, yeah, I've seen it all before, so it's good to keep things changing up. Don't you dare try and heal. How dare you? Backstab, bitch! Get some. Okie dokie. Magic in your face. I'm gonna go down here and kill these two guys as well. Just to get some souls. Why is that message off up in the air? That's crazy. How'd you even do that? Were you standing on a stool? Make sure these guys aren't dropping anything. Might use some more humanity. Oh, hello. Who are you? You look a bit stupid. I don't want to play with you. No, thanks. If I can't get a longsword off any of these guys, I'm going to have to go ahead and buy a short sword off the dude, the undead merchant that I just bought the shield off. The reason why this shield is the best is because all you need is a shield that can block 100% physical damage. That's all you ever really need in Dark Souls. I mean, you could get shields that block more magic and whatever, and there's going to be a shield later in the game, the Dragon Crest shield, that I'm going to use for that. But this is going to be my main shield for, like, I don't know, 60% of the game. Screw you. Man, I've played this area so many times. Ah, he missed him. He didn't lock on either. What a douche. Spadoosh. Somebody give me a longsword, please. Kind of need one. Guy in the middle drops firebombs at you, so take these guys out from afar. So one of these is going to drop firebombs. Oh! All your waistcloths and everything. I've played this area so many times and I still can't remember what's in any of these chests. But this offers a great opportunity for a magic build to come out here and kill these guys from here. Especially that guy. Oh, gold pine resin, that'll come in handy. Especially that guy that was using the spear. Those guys suck because they keep their shield up for ages. At least the sword guys attack you a bit more often. Kill this dude because he's a pain in the ass if you don't. Hello! Goodbye. I remember the first time I played the game, I came down here, I was like, ooh, what's down here? And that guy started chasing me and I got destroyed. He killed me in like one hit, I think. Come on, Mr. Barrel. Whoa! Sounded like it was a bit closer than it should have been. I could go fight the Taurus demon right now, but I'm gonna go buy a sword. None of those guys dropped the sword, so I'm gonna have to buy a short sword. I want a long sword, though. It doesn't really matter for now what you buy. But a long sword in the long run, yeah, it's a play on the word long. So amazing. What are you? You the same person? No. You've got the frickin' Drake sword. What a pussy. If any of you use the Drake sword in this game, you're just... No, sorry. You and me are going to have a bad time. I've never once used the Drake... Oh, I have used the Drake sword once. And I didn't like it. It was too powerful. It's just... If... Oh, why do I keep talking to you? I want to buy stuff off you. Yeah, he doesn't sell anything. I'm going to buy a short sword. It's only 600.
Thank you kindly.
But a long sword is much better later on for upgrades. What you're going to end up doing is plus 5ing it. Then you're going with Andre at his workshop. Then you're going to end up putting magic on it. I think that's what it is. Plus 5 magic weapon. And then you're going to enchant it. And Rickert is going to help us do that. But that's all for later. Let's focus on the here and now. I do want a longsword, but I bought a short sword because it's going to make the Taurus demon a lot easier. Screw you guys. Oh, you got me. You sunk my battleship. And I collapsed your lung. It's all good. It's all fun times, right, dudes? I'm not going to bother leveling up yet before the Taurus demon. I'm probably going to die. I died before when I tried to rush things. But I'm not going to bother leveling up because that means I'm going to have to go to the bonfire and I'm going to have to come back here and I'm going to have to fight all those dudes again. Okay, set up my equipment. Oh, it's set up. Awesome. Lizard ahead? No, there's not. There's no lizards up here. There's a lizard below, alright, when you get down to the Darkroot Garden. Of course, a tip for the Taurus Demon, as always, as everyone should always do, is use this tower to your advantage. Screw you guys. You guys suck. Why does everything want to kill me? All I want to do is play. Oh, you got me nicely. Just for that, I'm gonna backstab you. Because I don't like you anymore. Praise the sun. Indeed. Praise the sun. If anyone hasn't watched that YouTube video, you should. Just search Praise the Sun. It's hilarious. Okay, I'm gonna gold pine resin this, like right here and now. Because it's gonna last mainly for the whole fight. There we go. Come on, dude. I always think that when I get to the top of this, I might have time to fire some magic at him. But what always ends up happening is, by the time I switch back to my weapons, he ends up hitting me. And I don't like him for it. There we go. Oh! Oh, I couldn't get away. I tried to get in between his legs. Oh, that was close. I healed, like, really quickly there. Double hand this. And... dead. That's how you do it. Gold pine resin is your friend. And it's just after wearing out. I don't know if it wears out after the boss fight all the time. But it's worn out now. So yeah, if you're uncomfortable with Dark Souls at the beginning, you should always put some souls into your sort of your vitality and your endurance and beef your character up a small bit. But if you are comfortable enough, just go for it. Nah, Slayer's just down there. We don't need to talk to him. And dragon? Dragon. Dragon. Ah, I always get caught by the fire. I think you're supposed to get caught by the fire. I don't know if... I've never actually escaped it. I've never been cool enough. I've never been fast enough. This guy's cool. This guy's okay. For now. I wonder, can I do it if I go down here and just come up now? Do it. No. He usually just breathes fire. That's a good place to farm souls as well, because he breathes fire and all the dudes that are on the bridge that respawn, and he gives you a lot. He gives you like 555 every time you do it, so he's a cool dude. Now, level up and everything into intelligence. There we go. And there's one gone into strength. So everything into intelligence and one into strength. The one into strength is because when you get the longsword later, you're going to need 10 strength for it. And that's basically all the strength you're going to need for a very long time. But I'm going to end the video here. That kind of does it for the start of it. That's the basics of the intro for this magic build. And we're going to change our sword if we ever get a long sword along the way. But thank you guys so much for watching this part. If you guys want to see more, definitely hit that like button and let me know. Punch it in the face as always. If you guys don't want to see this stuff, if you want to see a return to form and you just want to see other stuff and you don't want to see any Dark Souls, then let me know as well. Feedback is always good. It helps me move the channel in a direction that's good for you guys and good for channel growth and whatever. But some people like Dark Souls. Some people are interested in Dark Souls 2. In my sort of top 5 list, they said that they were anticipating Dark Souls 2. So I thought maybe some Dark Souls footage would be good. And not just a straight playthrough, because millions of people have done straight playthroughs. So I hope you guys like this, but thank you guys so much for watching. Click the annotations at the end of the video for more stuff that Jacksepticeye is on. And like I said, hit that like button if you like it, and don't if you don't. Thank you guys, and I will see all you dudes in the next video! What? What are you answering? What are you talking about? Are those clouds? They look like they could be fluffy. They look like I can fly that. Heal! Then I touch your Oh god, that sounds a lot worse than it's supposed to. I just figured because those clouds are behind you. Those clouds are behind you and they look fluffy, so I assumed they were yours. So I asked if I took the fluffy clouds.